Hello, quick unboxing. What even is this? Well, you may ask. It's a nice looking box from the people at Bats, and these one-handed unboxings are pretty tough. Well, I do occasionally post studio updates, and this is one of those. So, what the bloody hell is it? Well, it's one of these. It's the RGBlink Mini Edge. Well, that's a video mixer. It's not even an audio mixer, I know. But I make videos, don't I? Of guitar stuff. So I'm hoping to incorporate this in some future PedalScapes type things. We'll get into the box and give it a try. Back in a sec. Well, what is it? Spiffingly good question, glad you asked. It's a video mixer. Been looking at these to help out with some of the shoots for the YouTube stuff. The idea with this is you can have up to 5 different camera sources and mix them on the fly. So it's almost like you're doing live editing. Now the limit of this is that it's only 1080p. So obviously I make videos in 4K, but I've seen a lot of demos of this stuff, and a lot of this video editing stuff is still 1080p, including a load of the Blackmagic stuff. And you're getting into silly money and loads of different resources if you start going for live video editing with the 4K stuff. There's the key term there, live video editing. So hopefully this will give me the resources to be able to do some live YouTube broadcasts. So there's the link back to our PedalScapes scenario. If you look at most live YouTube broadcasts, a lot of them today are HD rather than 4K. Need a lot of extra resources as well as a super reliable, fast broadband to do 4K. So that's where we are. And what's interesting about this, I'm just going to get it unboxed with my Crocodile Dundee style unboxing knife, is that this is the RGBlink Mini Edge. Okay, so I've been looking at RGBlink, seen a few reviews. I don't know if any of you know In the Blues guitar channel, Shane from Australia, the lefty from Australia, as in left-handed guitar player. Well, he has a video channel and he reviewed one of their earlier devices, a smaller one, and that looked pretty good. I've been looking around, there's loads of different manufacturers. Well, I say loads, not loads, I mean, I was zeroing in on 2, I mean 3, if you could. Blackmagic are like the main people. They do the ATEMs. That gets quite expensive quite quickly, but it's still quite reasonable budget to do, you know, their cheaper stuff. And this is the competition really. So RGBlink, main difference with this and an ATEM, the mini ones, is that this has a built-in 5-inch screen. But let's not go on this box, because what's really interesting, sorry, before I get into the detail, the other one I've been looking at is the OC GoStream. So that's another ATEM style thing, but it doesn't have a built-in screen. There's a few others that look like iPads and stuff with the built-in screens that all look nice, but it starts to get expensive quite quick. RGBlink we were seeing some information about their Mini MX, and that didn't seem to materialise, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere this Mini Edge turned up. And what's interesting here is this is the Mini Edge, it says it there, but the picture on the box, I don't know if you can see, is actually the Mini MX. So I guess they've got this together quickly as a product that works, and maybe they had some issues with the Mini MX. So yeah, we'll get into the box with this lovely blunt knife. There we go. And we'll see what's in there. I'm not too bothered that it's got the wrong product image on the packaging, as I'm guessing, my best guess, they just haven't had time to get it together, as this product seemed to come out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Conjured up out of nothing. So let's get the sleeve off. Blimey, it's blooming an art in itself doing these one-handed unboxing. Yeah, you can see the edge thing's been just stuck on there. It's actually a sticker. It's a sticker. So it's the box for the MX. They're just using the same packaging, because if you look at the MX, it's more like a mixer, MX mixer with channels. So this is the audio component and the video components around the edge. Whereas this one, when we finally get there, woohoo! There we go. That's the power supply. Look at this. Video processing for any scale. This is interesting. Aha. Like I said, it really is an arch. And there she blows. Okay. So yeah, it's a completely different looking device. Here, there's loads more editing functionality here. So we've got the 5 video sources, program and preview. And we've got all sorts of shortcuts here. A nice 5-inch screen. There's PTZ control here, zoom and pan and tilt on this knob. These controls help you sort everything out. The classic T-bar, transition bar. Now these, I saw a nice review or demonstration from Aaron Parecki, who is really up on all of this video kit, and he did a live broadcast with it showing how it works. And while he was doing it, he was getting into the details, trying to do everything on these controls, and the people from RGBlink were there, and they said, oh, you can use this. So you can use the joystick and zoom buttons inside the menu. So there's more controls to sort things out. And then the differences with the MX is, here's on this one, here's the audio sources. So you've got all of the sources from the video inputs. You can mix the audio in and out as you please, or mute it completely. And then you've got the separate audio inputs as well. There's a nice slot here where you can add an external monitor, that little flat screen that will just sit in there. And then there's XLR mic input with phantom power, or you can take a TRS cable in there. There's a stereo jack in, line out, and headphones out by the looks of it. There's all your inputs and outputs. So 4 HDMI in, 2 HDMI out, one for program, one for preview. RJ45, so you can do your broadcast directly from this unit. USBs, which are multiply configurable, including one of them can have a webcam input. So if you've got a camera that is able to send over USB-C, that's your 5th input link potentially, or the 5th input link if you're using all 4 HDMIs, could be something from a computer or whatever. And also you can record out from these USB-C links to an external hard drive. And there is USB-C style power input. And on this side, it's the fan. And then on the back, we have a VESA mounting plate. That's it. Mounting, not a mountain. So, blimey, that's a bit of an unboxing, isn't it? A bit of a departure from the norm, but kind of is the norm if we're still thinking in terms of studio updates. This is a studio update. I'll get it plugged in and try and give you a demo, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, see you in a bit. Cheers.